Welcome to Stars and Stones Painting Show. I'm Amy. Tonight we will be working on the central area here. I am going to choose a color that will make these characters pop off of this chartreuse. So it will have to have some kind of a pinkish purple to kind of pop off of here. This is Tarouette. This is the wolf and plow. This is Cepheus. This is a horse goddess. This is the man with the mace. And this is Ra and Horus on a bark, the solar boat. I really love how that's looking right now. I'm very, very happy with the size of that in the painting. I'm happy with how it would be coming at the viewer. Things I'm not happy with, this color. That is like, I don't know, this is like mauve pantyhose or taupe pantyhose. And I like this color. It's really kind of a nice, where would that color be? Anyways, it's not right for this painting. We'll just go with that. However, I do like it as a tone underneath. But I think we're going to go ahead and finish this out with something similar in tone. And then do a wash back to a gray. So it won't just be white with a flat gray over it. It will be these earthy sandy tones with a grayish blue, I think will probably be the best. Traditionally in a painting, if you want something to come towards the front, you would use warm colors, and if you wanted something to kind of recede, you could use cool colors. Of course, you can do the opposite as well. Right now, there is almost nothing possibly that can make me change this orange, except for to make it more orange and glow more. And I actually do have some neon fabric paint, which might be kind of fun right now. Should we make it glow? Let's make it glow. Let's just see. I don't want to go crazy because, like I said, I really like how that looks. Let's just look and see what this would look like. Because I can just wipe it right off if it doesn't look right. Ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at that. I need to get a bigger brush. But wait, don't get excited. I need to make it look like it's moving. You know what? I've been trying to solve a problem of how to make this look like it's moving back in space. And in this particular case, the brighter it gets, the further back it will be, like a light in the dark. So I'm also worried about this value too. I think I almost have to go really a lot brighter with it because I really like this. One of the hardest things to do in any painting, especially one of this nature, if you have a very planned out painting, say of a house or a beautiful landscape or a portrait, you don't have to make too many decisions on, what to keep or what to throw away. There's going to be a person, there's going to be a nose. In this particular painting, because I started with just the idea of using this canvas with these beautiful undulating paint uh, swirls, because what I have done here is this canvas actually has foam on the back, so it can take quite a beating. It's almost like, a giant wall. And I will brace it up some more, but it just starts to get so heavy, and I'll have to have some giant wire. No, I think this one will have to have a wooden set rack. Uh, Anyways, that's a long time from now when it's closer to time for it getting done. All right, so let me get back to this orange. First of all, I was going to take this off the front because I don't want that there. All right. Where is it? Excuse me. These are some of those pants that don't stay up when you're going down. Okay. I just want to make sure I'm not flashing my fans. Yeah. And then this part needs to be orange right there. I need to get my glasses. Now this is how I end up getting paint in my hair all the time. Like, how did I get there? Let me pull this down some more. Okay. No, I don't want to lose all this. I really like this right here too, where the blue is kind of catching, and you can see the glow from the first yellow that I put on. I don't think I should really go any farther than that. Yeah, that really tied it in. Okay, we'll see how that looks. Oh, I really, really like that. Yes! Yes! Mommy like. Alright, that's just beautiful. So I've been, speaking of beautiful, I've been lucky enough to be called upon by my daughter to watch my beautiful grandchildren while she does a stay-at-home job. And I want to tell you, she's doing excellent. Alright, at some point you just have to kind of quit messing with it for a while and maybe revisit that area later. If you keep just a little bit of water for your brush to make sure, especially the tiny ones, because they dry really fast, especially when you're working with an acrylic. Alright. Where is my lid? right there. All right, so now on to these areas. Like I said, I really want to tone this in a similar fashion to the sidewalls too. I just don't want this to be gray underneath, because look, this is also purple underneath. You can see that through in some spaces. Building up paint layers can really give you a good natural feel. All right. Let's see. My tea. This right here, this is part of the room we are in as the audience as we reach this first step, right? And then we go into another room that actually goes down. And then this one goes up. Now this is part of this room. Okay. And this is a small, like a narrow passage or a breezeway, I would guess. And then you walk into this area. Neon paint. And these are rooms where beautiful things are happening. People are talking about how to gather information about the stars from all of the people and conglomerate them and put it together in some way. And they would have a giant piece of paper on the floor. And they are drawing in the characters and making alignments, rulers. I can see them now. I've had, when I'm studying this disc, this Dendera Zodiac, I've had to put myself in that place, in the temple, thinking about who made this? Who made this? It's one of the most beautiful it might be the most beautiful piece of art in the world. From a personal perspective, in that it seems like such a nonsensical thing to have all of these animals kind of going in circles. How else are we supposed to remember the stars? We made up these beautiful characters for them and these beautiful stories. And this particular disc has stories kind of conglomerated within it from Egyptian and Mesopotamian. It's just beautiful. So let's get on with making this paint color. Now we did that orange, and before we go into, no wait, I know what we should do first. We should put this brown on. That way it will have time to dry, and we can come back and put the gray on later. But right now we'll go ahead and make the beautiful purple magenta for this. Fortunately, I have several different kinds of purple. And I need a really pink color. Let me check the time. Oh, we got about 10 minutes. Cool. We can get that paint knocked out in 10 minutes. Boom, 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 knock it out. All right. Ooh, look at that. This is why it's a really good idea to keep all of the paint colors that you ever make. Pulled it out, just that beautiful purple. That's exactly the purple I need. The first thing I pulled out of my magic bag of mixed paints, and I highly suggest this. This one's been a mixed bottle. But save your paint bottles and mix in it when it's, and then you've got mixed paint. You can even write what it's on. That was epic. And this is what happens to a paintbrush if you leave the acrylic paint on it. Don't do that. All right. Man, that was a boost right there. Finding that beautiful purple pink paint. Oh, what did I use that for? I'll never remember. Oh, I think I actually did use it for a pour painting. All right, let's see. Do I think I should do white on those first? Why did I even color them in? Yeah, that's not gonna work. No. Don't be hasty. Sorry to tell you, but we're gonna have to put the white on first. If we try to put the opposite color, the purple, over this chartreuse, neon kind of green, which is just yellow with the tiniest bit of green, what will happen is it'll just continue to dull it down no matter how many layers. We need to get underneath these characters bright. And before I start putting any kind of final color on them, I should also kind of mark them in some. But let's just take a look at what the pink's gonna look like. I can't help it. I have to just do maybe just her tail right here. Oh no. Oh, that is so beautiful. Look at that. Yeah. When I wipe that up, beautiful. And I will continue to make this darker as well. In fact, before I do anything, this is marker, and I need to seal this before I do anything else, because I'm just going to continue to move this around and make it muddy. So let's just seal it real quick. Now, what I mean by seal it is that I purposely did not use a Sharpie, because Sharpie is indelible to all paint. No matter how many times you put the paint over the Sharpie marker, it's still gonna, be showing through. So I use this water media and water-based media, and in this case, it has given me a few shadows that I do like. But overall, especially out in this area, I need that darkness to go away. So what we'll do is we'll take some gloss medium varnish, and we'll just cover this whole area. And when it dries, everything under it will be permanent, and no more of even the water media will still come up. So what you want to do is just lightly brush it. You don't want, so you'll start to see the water media move around. I'm just going to try to seal it so it'll quit moving on me. And this is actually easier than trying to cover up Sharpie. Sharpie is like magical. It can really keep your keep showing up. You can paint over it and over it and over it. So I don't really want a texture from this, so I'm going to try to eliminate a texture. So to eliminate a texture, what you want to do is just go and gently rub and brush in many different directions. Anything that you can see the striations, you don't want them there, just go and remove them. All right. So I think I will go ahead and break, and that way I can come right back and do a buff up of the drawing. I already like how that looks right there. And then we'll put the pink on. Be right back.